In a world where Gab is unable to record with the correct microphone, after trial, tribulation, and many, many fuck-ups, we bring you the post-dubbed episode of Dark Souls. This is 1.5 hours, condensed down into 20 minutes of Gabby goodness.
Yep. It's also showing how I spent 10 extra hours on my own time just playing.
Mm-hmm. Cody
Dark Souls is so good.
Cody doesn't have a life at this point.
Oh, actually I do.
His life is Overwatch at this point in time.
Oh yeah, fucking Overwatch. Reinhardt and Lucio for life, they are my mains.
That's a decent choice. At least you're not like,
Genji, Pharah.
No, I was gonna say, like,
Bastion.
McCree and Bastion.
Do you know what my playtime for McCree is?
How much?
Under a minute.
Oh, okay.
But it's like 9 hours for Reinhardt and 9 hours for Lucio.
I was gonna say, like...
And all the other tanks are like 4 hours each, and all the other supports are like 4 hours.
I was gonna say, I've seen people who are basically like... They have like 50 hours in like McCree, and then like 40 hours in like Pharah, and then like 6 minutes is like the third most played hero.
I have a lot of time with Tracer as well. Tracer's pretty fun.
Tracer to me seems like a really high skill ceiling. Like, I'm not good enough to play Tracer. We should probably talk about...
It's my first hand, I just spam it all the time. Anyway,
we should probably talk about what's going on here.
A Foster Clock. As you can see, there's a lot edited out, because, as Levi mentioned, it's like an hour and a half of just bullshit.
Yeah, well, I mean, the video is fine until right up near the end, but we recorded with the laptop microphone.
Yeah, for some reason, every now and again, the settings on the recording program will just default.
And
like we'd recorded like the day before, and I didn't think to even check that.
You did. So instead of the nice, silky, like smooth voices that we have right now, oh yeah, silky smooth. We have things like this. Yeah, you can hear that static. It's amazing, isn't it? And that's the entire way through, and that's not even the worst part.
Like, I've seen this like 3 times now, and it's still my favorite part of Dark Souls.
This was the start of genocide, right here.
Yeah, I need to go back and start killing more people.
Dark Souls, right?
Well, yeah.
Mostly.
We're Frisk, right?
Yes. Our goal is to kill every non-story essential NPC.
Well, even then, what you do with Dark Souls, you go through a whole playthrough, and then at the end you kill everyone. You get all the items.
Oh, yeah.
And then you finish the game. That's what it did Dark Souls 1. What it did Dark Souls 2.
No, you never finish the game. You go to, like, the bridge, or, like, Undeadburg, or, like, the swamp, or wherever it is that you do...
PvP constantly.
PvP, yeah. And you just clean up noobs.
The thing is, though, like, I like how they've done the leveling system, or the multiplayer system in Dark Souls 3.
Yeah.
How it's not just your soul level or your soul memory, it's your soul level and your weapon level. So if you have a +5 weapon, you're not going to get someone with a basic weapon. Because you can spend your souls on weapon upgrades and all that, and not level up. So you can be like level 0 in the first area with +10 weapon.
Indeed.
And you won't get the people you're expecting. You won't be getting someone who's just started the game. You'll be getting someone who's halfway through the game with fucking level 50 shit.
As you
Of
probably...
course, level 50 isn't that high. Just example-wise.
It's better at smoothing out the differences in characters.
Yeah, that's why I had a lot of trouble in the earlier areas, like teaming up with just on my own time, because we doubled up the fire longsword to like +4 or something very early in the game.
Oh, really?
Like +3, I think it's like +3 at this point.
So, like, we haven't taken the least efficient route possible?
I know, like, we actually leveled up the... Like, you wanted us to go for the fire gem at the beginning to invest, and we used the fire longsword quite a lot.
Yeah.
Like, last time we played, we were still using it.
It
doesn't have any scaling, but it's still pretty powerful.
Yeah. But I'm not sure if we've said it in this recording, like, part, because it is... We've tried to record this voiceover so many times now. But we've had...
So many times. One time is so many times.
Yes, but I've also tried to do it on my own.
Oh.
And several, like, other things that I've tried to put here until we've just ended at this. But basically, it's like 3 months in advance. 3 months after we've recorded this. So...
Yep, frostbitten.
Be wary of possible spoilers. that we might say, for the future episodes of GAB? Possible spoilers. If I remember right, last episode, Kyle was talking about Game of Thrones, like Season 5 or something? And he was talking about, like, the finale of Season 5?
Isn't next Season 6 now?
I think so.
It's like, Season 6 finale just happened.
Yeah. So...
By the way, no spoilers, I've still got to binge it all.
Oh, I haven't watched it at all. Oh, I have seen many things on YouTube, on Facebook, yes.
You know,
many
the whole
memes.
play of the game, and they've blown up the church, and I was like, thanks. Now we know they blow up the church.
In other words, I think... in other words...
taking these men by storm.
Yeah. I was gonna say, it's good jokes, even if they're not spoiler amazing.
Or even like the Jon Snow play of the game, it's like, thanks. Now we know there's a giant battle there.
We won't put any more spoilers than just this. I do believe our controller died at this point, and I edited it out.
Yes.
I'm great at what I do, aren't I?
Oh my god, look, it's just a monkey.
These are the things of nightmares, right here. I think.
And there's shrieks and pain and everything as well.
I think Kyle summed it up really nicely there.
What was it again? Like monkey griffins or
monkey griffins? That's. I mean, I don't know what their official name is, but they're most certainly monkey griffins.
Oh yeah.
They're scary as all heck. This is something that I've always been intrigued with. This is a game with a community that is
either based on helping you or screwing you over.
Yes, but it on one side, it's like 50-50 of that.
Yeah.
People are either like nice and help you, or they're incredible trolls.
Like, isn't it like most MMO players? Like, high-level MMO players are either the nicest people in the world or the biggest fucking jerks.
Yeah, but Dark Souls is like 50-50. Most MMOs are usually like 90...
Yeah.
Like 95 and 5%, with 5% being nice and 95% being get out of my way noob.
Yeah, but like, have you seen how much fun you can have by screwing with people in Dark Souls?
Oh, yeah.
Like, next time we do a recording session, I want Trent to be here and play the next part of Dark Souls.
The next part of Dark Souls.
Because you saw how well he did with Bloodborne.
Yeah. He will do amazing, I'm sure. He definitely won't do, like, the problems... He won't have the problems that I have, where basically I drink an Estus instead of rolling. Which usually doesn't...
Yeah, because you were used to Salt and Sanctuary at the time.
Yeah.
And then we just skip ahead to us fart-assing around. We're doing a lot of editing now to just skip out boring parts.
Yeah, and even a lot of not so much boring parts, but a lot of...
We're actually editing things now! Oh my god, just not raw.
Yeah.
Anymore.
Yeah, well, they weren't exactly raw before, but they weren't...
A lot of them are. Like, some of the first couple of episodes, they weren't raw, because there's like a 5-second intro music thing I'd put in.
Yeah.
Like, you and Chan and everyone else are going like, no, stop doing that, it's bad.
No, yeah, as I said, when you put things like that in... When they're not good, it takes away from the overall experience, I reckon.
And of course,
not
we still
that
got like
there's
some
much of an
videos with 0 views from the early days, which is fair.
I think we usually get, like... I think we average, like, 3 views, not including the, like, 5 videos that we have that are, like, better, more than 30.
There's, like, one that's, like, 80 views, and that's, like, the first one we have in Trent.
I think, yeah, that was Mario.
Yeah, Mario 1.
And I believe that is, I believe that's so big because you shared it on Facebook.
I've been sharing half the shit I do on Facebook.
Yeah,
That's, like, the first one I shared on Facebook.
You better share stuff on Facebook.
I'm sorry, what are you doing, huh?
Excuse me? I have, like, 20 friends on Facebook. Who is going to see my stuff? You have a cult.
I do. And I'm only going to shamelessly self-promote myself so many times.
Well, I mean...
By the way, people viewing this who aren't part of this so-called cult, on Facebook there's this page called The Same Photo of Jim Carrey Every Day. And it is the most beautiful thing in the world. Because every day, at the exact same time, they post it. By the way, these guys just really freak me out, because they're using... You see how they're using branches in that?
Yeah.
That one that I just killed dropped a pike.
Drops a pike, yes.
Yes. And it's a standard drop by them.
I think you said it quite nicely in that they build strength, not dexterity.
Yeah.
So, like, the pike doesn't scale well. I actually don't know what kind of scaling the pike has.
Pike would have some strength, because it's a large weapon, you need a strength requirement to do it.
Mm.
I don't actually know the stats off by heart, because I haven't played Dark 3 a lot, because I have to wait for you.
Well, as I said, at this point we'll be
And
uploading...
also, as I've done, like 10 hours playtime in areas I've already been through. But yeah, watch me suck against this invader.
I think it's me playing at the moment.
Oh, it is you, yes.
It is me playing at the moment. Do you? I think if you were playing at this point, you probably would have won. I hope you would have won. But no, when I play, I die. And then, you know what happens? Like,
I'm sorry, like, haven't you seen, like, the footage of me just dying in random PvP? Just because a lot of the stuff I did on my own, I recorded as well.
Yeah.
And a lot of it was PvP. And you saw some of the lag on that as well.
Blame it on a lag.
No, but you saw that, like, a short sword swiping from, like, 6 meters away hits me in the back.
Yeah, there were... That's the good thing about recording what we're doing, is that we have the proof.
We can see the bullshit.
Not that that's going to ever see the light of day.
How many times we die against Black Knight?
4 or 5 times, and I cut out 2 or 3.
Yeah, but that's what they do. Even in Dark 1, they were an adversary. They're usually guarding treasure. I guess he's guarding arm sets, but that's about it. But you can farm him for his armor and that, which I did a little bit of.
And the set that was up there was like the Brigandine stuff.
I'm pretty sure it was like the sellsword stuff that we already have.
Sellsword, that's it.
The stuff that we started with.
Yeah.
And I think there was maybe an extra shot, I'm not too sure.
No.
But yeah, we'll just start to cheese him. Oh, he's getting close, he's getting close, he's getting close. Oh god, fucking bail!
Then again, this is the reason...
But of course, like, we're using a fire sword against them. They have high fire resistance.
Oh, do they?
Yes.
That explains it.
That is actually canon from Dark 1, because they are the, burnt embers of Gwyn soldiers. And yeah, like, that's why their armors are black, because they're burnt black and fire resistant. Yeah, victory pose, because we can.
Yeah,
and then...
It's...
Oh, look, NPCs!
I think, like, this is particularly what I play Dark Souls and Dark Soul-likes for, which is... Yeah, we just destroyed a Dark Spirit there. We have no idea where it was. Anyway, this is, like, it's the boss fights and the big fights that I play Dark Souls for.
Yeah, the timing and learning the patterns and all that.
Yeah, it's... Like, I always liked the boss rush type of game, where each sort of level has its own sort of set of skills to learn. That's why I like the original Mega Man games.
Yeah. No, like, Dark Souls definitely has a speedrunner element as well, especially if you've seen a lot of it. Bloodborne is the biggest one about that.
I've seen some pretty
is
insane...
a speedrunner's porn.
If
you've seen that game and how quickly you can just move...
no, if you want speedrunner bait, you gotta go old. Like Mega Man, Zelda, Mario. I've seen some amazing TASs, tool-assisted speedruns. So basically when you have a computer putting the inputs in, of Mega Man, where basically all they do...
Yeah, frame-perfect jumps and everything.
No, not even frame-perfect jumps. They get, like, several enemies on screen, and then they do like such complex button input that it like makes the game stop and like try to work stuff out. And because of the specific set of elements that are on their screen that only a computer can get, it like screws up the code and like just procs the win condition for the
It's like also how like doors in rooms used to work in the original Ocarina of Time. How there's always that speed. Yeah, you've probably seen it, like speedrunner thing. Like at the first boss, how you like jump backwards a couple times and go through the door. You then end up in the last room fighting Ganon as a kid.
What?
Yeah, it's like it's like the best speedrun or something that I saw at the time, like the quickest speedrun. Because like you fight the first arachnid boss in the Deku Tree, and then because the way like cells, you know, like rooms and that worked in the original games, it was like based off time and actions before you went through the door. So, as a kid Link, you do like a couple of backflips after beating the boss, and you walk backwards to the door or something, and then you end up fighting Ganon.
Wow. Okay.
As a kid, and like he used to cheat, like putting in cheat codes or whatever on the controller to make the Deku stick the sword, like constantly hitting, and then because the action in the game, Ganon hits the Master Sword away from you. The Master Sword becomes an item in the world, and you picked it up as a kid, and you're still a kid with the Master Sword. Beating the crap out of Ganon.
Wow.
And then you win the game.
Oh dear. Oh dear.
Just the broken shit you can do with games is amazing.
Like, speedruns, just in general, break stuff. I mean...
We've gone off topic here quite a lot.
Do we ever stay on topic? I think
the topic?
Well, I assume at this point the topic would be mud, sludge.
Shit.
It may be. There's possibly.
Is that a topic of our gameplay or the area we're in?
Oh dear.
Or is it a topic of our commentary?
Oh, such a like self-referential.
Oh yeah, we're talking about the fake eye testicle things on their face.
Oh yeah, that's something that I always just thought those big things were the eyes.
Yeah, like I thought it was true for a while until like a video I saw ages ago, Dark Souls 1, just showed like what you think the nostrils are on the basilisk. It actually dies.
Huh.
Like two little eyes, like on the end of its nose. Those big eyes are used to scare away predators, much like butterflies' eyes and stuff.
I don't think very
Or
many
butterfly patterns.
like creatures in the Dark Soul world are scared of big eyes.
I don't know, man. If you were in Yharnam with Bloodborne universe, you'd be scared of big eyes.
Well, I don't think anyone's scared of anything in Bloodborne universe. Well, especially not the hunters, which seem to be like you have two different types of things that will kill you in the Bloodborne world. First is a hunter. The second is a similarly grotesque monster.
Okay, there's like three things in Bloodborne. There's hunters, beasts, and eldritch. Or cosmic beings, as they call them that.
And all three of those things are either braver or a fuckload more, a huge amount scarier than large googly eyes.
I still haven't gotten past, what's his name? The sword guy.
The sword guy.
In the DLC.
In Bloodborne?
Yes, Bloodborne. DLC, Old Hunters DLC.
I haven't played or seen the DLC in
the first boss
Bloodborne.
in the DLC, and a lot of people, it's considered the hardest boss, except for the Child of Cosm, which is the end boss of the DLC.
See, the only playthrough that I've seen of that boss, they finished it like the second run through.
Who were you watching?
I think that was Game Grumps.
Oh yeah, but they would have...
I think Aaron played it through a couple times before that, actually.
Yeah, that would have been how... The one I saw, Best Friends play, or Switcher,
They were playing it blind, were they?
the first time they played it blind, and then he like ground out like a heap of levels again.
Yeah.
Then he came back and he summoned someone and did it.
Ah.
Not just summoning the NPCs that's there. Summoning your NPC is great, they can take some of the fire, but they're not as good as summoning someone else.
Yeah. I think...
Unless that other person's trolling you.
Yeah. Players are I think in Dark Souls 3...
Oh, that's
Whoa, the screen turned
came
off. In Dark Souls 3, it's actually a lot better. It's a lot harder to tell the difference between the NPCs and the players. It's usually very specific things that players do that you can tell it's a player. I think earlier on, when we were fighting Knight Hodrick, it took us quite some time to confirm that it was an NPC.
Yeah, it's only because he invaded us like 3 times in a row.
Oh, yeah.
This is when glitches happen. As you may notice in some of our earlier recordings, our software isn't the best. It has a habit of breaking down. We're not sure if it's overheating or something else, or if it's just my crappy laptop.
I think it's a combination, all of the above. And the audio at this part.
This is the best part of the entire thing. We'll be quiet from here on out.
Just listen.
Listen to the message. 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 You hear the message. You hear this message. You hear this stabbing in the back.
He was like standing on top
He's
of the
still
thing.
alive and he's gonna bump.
Oh, fire! Oh, fire! I didn't fire! I didn't expect 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 fire! Expect fire! Fire! Fire!
Now you get.
They never expect fire. Oh, you jumped a while. What am I kicking? Don't kick! Don't kick! Don't kick! All is good. All is good. All is good. It's good. Good. All is good.
This is just like my bar mitzvah. If you need to
Wild
show
time.
anyone what Dark Souls is like, okay.
In the butt's probably a better idea. It's lose it now.
Dun, dun, dun,
Don't lose it now.
dun. I'm at scale.
I'm